Alright, let's get into it. Hit a little Tainted Cain to the lamb moment. Start off with the brittle bones. It's going to pop into a golden key and a nickel, which should be huge for crafts. Go ahead and kill our boss, see what pickups we get there. Tainted Cain time, baby. Not my favorite character. I don't know if it's anyone's favorite character, but it's the character we're playing. Little Tenon Rock there. Maybe we can get an extra bomb, get a soul heart on the ground for crafts as well. Here's the bomb we were looking for. Let's leave it there for now until we kill our boss, in case we need it for a good craft. But I think at the end of the day, getting that soul heart, especially for protection next floor, deal protection is going to be pretty great. That's already a satanic Bible I'm seeing. That's a backstabber, 9-inch nails, all good things that we're seeing, but don't want to be too trigger happy. That is a Polythemus, which might just be the way to go. I'm gonna be honest, there's not much that can top that one for me here, unless we get a crazy quality floor. Thing is though, a lot of the go-to items that we're looking for here most of the time are completely obsolete on Tainted Cain. Like a D6 and a spin down, anything with item rolls basically is obsolete because anything you touch is just gonna pop. Take care of these dips. Yeah, there we go. And we get just another nickel. That is also a Tech X. What do we think is going to be more fun here? I personally think that we should move towards a Tech X moment here. We do need to get our hands on this soul heart, which luckily there's a fire right here that we can grab that with. Let's grab the nickel from our boss room, and then we need 3 keys, so we can grab this nickel. We don't need any pennies. We can go ahead and take these, grab the key, grab this key, grab the bomb from over here, and then grab our key here and our golden key here, and that is a first floor Tech X. Grab these coins, and let's head it down for some pennies to go. Alright, so we're not looking for anything fancy here. We don't need to get keys. We don't need to get key pieces for Mega Satan. We've already done that mark. We already did Delirium. Really what we can hope for here, of all things, is an R key so that we can get more marks. The more marks, the merrier, as we are playing for infinity % completion here on third file. Either way, less R keys just means more runs, more videos. Always a good thing. Still haven't found our item room here. We fast-tracked straight to the boss the one time we don't need to, but that's all good. Pop this here, get some default pickups, and then, honestly, I guess we could have fought our boss when we were up there. But yeah, let's see our boss, try to spawn this devil deal so that we can potentially go angels in the future. Not a big fan of devils on Tainted Cain, since you have to, craft health ups to keep going. Shouldn't be too fat of a fight here. The movement can get wacky. We definitely don't want to lose our deal chance. And we do not. Let's pop this. We get a dime. That's a bot fly and a host hat, which are both very good. Bloody Lust is also pretty good here. And I think that's what we're going to commit to, so we can get rid of that card. So yeah, let's grab these bombs. Mom's Q would be cool. But it's not stats. I want stats. Mom's Key is something to look for in the future, though, as we can get more items out of golden chests, more items, or more pickups on the floor in general for potential good crafts. Secret room probably here, but I'm going to save this bomb to look for it next floor since we've already kind of picked everything up here. We'll grab these scents and we'll head on down. Also need to remember to check out shop next floor. Alright, instantly find our mirror room. That'll be good. Can min-max extra hard on this floor since we get an extra boss item and floor pickups to work with on our crafts here. Our item room has a dime for us there. We can definitely check out our shop here with 21 cents. It's a good look. We'll pop deep pockets. Nothing really good coming out of that, but worth a try for sure. Rooms like these I would usually find annoying, but if we do need bombs for a craft, we can reach those with our bag of crafting stick, which is a very nice plus of the item. It also allows you to open chests, do some things you wouldn't normally be able to do. Just for the sake of keeping our deal, I will get hit by that. And let's look for our secret room probably here. You can check for it. There we go, and 6 cents. Nothing crazy. I guess we can go ahead and kill our boss. Get a wormwood fight here. Should be pretty easy, especially with flight and, of course, Tech X. Really good hits there, and we do land perfection. Let's pop this. We actually do get our angel. Unfortunately, we don't have a bomb to spend on this double pedestal, but that's all right. We get our eternal heart, and honestly, money equals power is extremely strong here. Balls would also be pretty good, but I think if we get money equals power, we can just... Oh, and we do get a bomb too. Yeah, let's make sure. Let's fight one at a time. We got a second bomb here. Get our key pieces so we can get more angels in the future, making sure not to pick up the eternal heart while we fight. Gabriel hands down the harder angel here, but we are going to be able to finish it up no hit. We get a chest here, which drops, whoa, some crazy pickups for us. Let's take care of Uriel very quickly here. Alright, and there we go. That's both of our key pieces. And honestly, I'm looking at a holy light here. I'm looking at a holy light here, and I think that's just going to have to be what we do. So let's go ahead and pick that. Make sure we are in the position to overwrite the red heart that we picked up. What else do we need for a holy light? We're going to need the 2 dimes and 4 bombs. So let's go ahead and grab these 2 bombs. Then we're not going to need these pennies, and we're probably not going to be able to return to our angel. We can take those and head on out of here. Let's grab our first dime. Let's grab our... perfection while we're at it. Grab this so we can have the flight to get these bombs over here. Bit of a misplay here. Once again, not going to our mirror dimension first, but holy, I mean, we're already set for the run. We're already so good. Already getting pretty much 3 insta kills right there. We do have our mantle, so we can open this. We get a nickel. That's phenomenal. Yeah, Holy Light just absolutely shredding. And we'll run it back against Wormwood. Yeah, look at the difference that Holy Light is making now. I mean, that was 30 seconds in our other Wormwood fight. Taken down to just a couple seconds to get him down into this phase. And one more shot and he should be out of here. Yeah. Honestly, I kind of want to go squeezy, get some soul hearts out of it, and then we can also, as an added bonus, get a little tears rate. That is a squeezy for us. Grab these 2 soul hearts, get our tears up, take everything else down to the next floor. I also could have definitely gone in that cursed room before I took the soul hearts. Didn't think about that. Oh, we can get the free cursed room anyways, because we're in Holy Mantle form. Perfect. I'm gonna hit that back. Hopefully get a cursed room off of our starting room in the next floor as well. Alright. Alright. Catacombs to Gaming. Let's get started. Although we did not get a cursed room off of our starting room, this is just as fine. We can increase our deal chance with a little bit of bombage. I think it would be wise to clear the floor before we go to our boss from this point on, just so if we do get an Eternal Heart that leads to some good recipes, we're not having to find a way back into our angel room. Wow, that is 2 dimes, and honestly those 2 dimes lead me straight to a birthright, which is going to have crazy potential later on, but that's also a quad shot. Oh man, decisions. Really, I think I just need to get ahead of things, and the earlier I get birthright the better. So we'll skip out on quad shot for a second. That's a sticky nickel. Hilarious game. Grab those 2 dimes, grab this nickel, grab 3 keys and a heart. Snag this guy. We'll craft a birthright. Okay, leave everything else on the ground again, just in case we can get any cool crafts out of here. Maybe we find a secret room item, probably north of us on this room right here. Yeah, looking even more like the case now. Go ahead and bomb for that secret room. Oh my gosh, and we do get a secret room item. It's Mega Mush. That's going to pop into a Bone Heart for us. And yeah, right now, just looking like Deadeye might be very good, but we're going to leave it there. See what else we can get cooking, maybe on the boss. Maybe we find a way into this boss trap room if we get hit enough. Check out our shop. We get a greed fight. Possibly a Steam sale, which can drop into more pickups for us. Take care of our boss real quick. We get a big horn fight. Yeah, nothing's really putting up a fight against us anymore. Rest of the run should be fairly free. We're just looking for that R key. Honestly, I'm thinking about bringing down... Also, double deal is very unfortunate. I'm thinking about just picking stuff up, you know, taking this soul heart, staying safe, taking our bone heart to next floor, so maybe we can try to get an R key there since we've already used a lot of our pickups here. I think that's what we're gonna do. I know there's a lot of small things I could be doing to min-max, and really that it is a lot of fun, but with Tainted Cain, it's already taken so much time per run, you know, going back for things, crafting, that I just like to get OP, get ahead of things, and then just kind of vibe. We get our bone heart here. Oh, unfortunately, you know what? Let's skill check here. We got that bomb. Yeah. Unfortunately, using an extra key there, but I do not think that is much of an issue at all. Let's get moving. With a bone heart in our bag of crafting, a pill in our offhand, both pickups that can lead to bigger and better things. Number 2 is not quite what we're looking for, but we can scoot this over here and get a super high value bomb. Getting this chest, looking for our secret room, and getting the regular chest. Unfortunately, secret room was not there. Yeah, we'll pop this open, hope for an item that we didn't get. It's all good though. We have managed to hold on to perfection, which is why we're getting so many chests from floor loot, but oh my gosh, and an eternal heart drop from our item room. Yeah, this is the floor where we're gonna make something happen, and it's already happening, boys. It is already happening. This is what I said. This is why we smuggle bone hearts, even though I don't even know if a lot of those recipes are using a bone heart. But yeah, we're gonna keep oh, that's an item. I always forget I'm playing Tainted Cain. That is so many Cat o' Nine Tails recipes. We've still got a boss to fight. We've still got an angel potentially clear. Could get another eternal heart there. So many possibilities. And even if all of that goes wrong, we can still get ourselves a Cricket's Head. Yeah, what a run. A first Vortec X. I mean, how can you not get perfection at that point? But all other things have gone swimmingly as well. Drop another pill. That's a C-section. I mean, I feel like all of my Tainted Cain runs end up with a Tech X C-section run, which is cool, but does it not get old? I mean, C-section is just, how can I not, right? It doesn't even use an Eternal Heart either. It just uses the Bone Heart that we smuggle. Maybe we can do that and still craft a quality 4 Angel item. We haven't even seen our boss item yet. We don't even know if we've gotten the deal, and even if we craft it, we're still going to have that Eternal Heart sitting in our boss room. So, with all of that said, oh, and a Guppy's Tail, which drops us a Rotten Heart. Even more possibilities. That's a Cricket's Body. End of the day, it's going to be a C-section. We're going to go ahead and do this. All right, we're looking at a C-section, baby. Let's go. And now, okay, all right. New choice, chat. We can get Holy Mantle to maximize the amount of chests that we get in the dark room, hopefully leading to us being able to craft an R key. Or we can damage max and take Cricket's Head. Both very fun and viable options. However, I believe that the play is going to be Holy Mantle. Holy Mantle. Ooh, do I craft a mystery gift before I get to the chest so that we can put an item in our secret room and have a guaranteed bone heart? Yeah, I think my plan is to get an early mystery gift here so that we can have a chance of spawning a bone heart on our dark room floor and have a better chance at that R key. And then take this bomb, collect this key, get ourselves the mystery gift, and then we're just going to hold on to it. Okay, Depths 2 gameplay. This will be our mom fight. This will be our mom fight, and we are well over the time limit for boss rush. Luckily, if you didn't catch last video, we went for a mega run. We got all of the marks that we could. We did a 7-mark Tainted Cain run, starting at boss rush and ending at Delirium, of course. Couldn't end up crafting an R key on that run, which is why we're going for one here. The thing about Tainted Cain, though, is once you find your R key recipe, that's your R key recipe forever. So if you get one, you can just collect those throughout the entire next run. You can pretty much get all of your marks. The only thing you have to be careful for there is that you have to do Beast last, because it's the only final boss that you can't R key after. You get the whole white screen animation. Doesn't work out very well. Now, a school bag would also be cool here, just so, you know, we can get something else along the way. Maybe even a second mystery gift. But it's definitely not something that we need. Very close to getting hit there, but Obviously, we still have our mantle, so it's not something we need to worry about. Soul of the Lost can come in clutch for a little rune craft if needed. But yeah, still just doing our best to leave all pickups on the ground. Lose our mantle here. Let's make sure not to lose perfection and possibly the easiest rune ever. Blow up our keeper for some deal chance. We're seeing money equals power yet again. And really, that's not taking any tough pickups. So that might be our go-to at the end of this floor, depending on what we get boss drops wise. Money equals power. Bang! Yeah, that's a quick double damage. Now each of these pennies feels even nicer going straight into the money equals power bank. Mom should be insanely easy here once we get some good holy light shots. Yeah. Mom putting up 0 fight. Make sure to take our negative here. No deal. And with that said, let's head on down. Alright, it's wound time. Man, I will say protecting this perfection has been one of the greatest choices I made all run with crafting that holy mantle. And that's a poly and a crown of light. All right, you know the things a lucky penny can do, or a golden penny, I guess, is what's doing it for us here. But do we go crown of light or do we go polythemus? Crown of light, bang. A nice little Skull X fight here. Instantly over as expected. And do we get our aim? It was a quite odd animation there. And the Eucharist we were talking about, that's pretty funny. That's a Sacred Heart. That is a Sacred Heart, and nothing else even comes close, really. And just like that, we have ourselves a Sacred Heart. Oh, and a Seraphim transformation. That's very good. Our health is now looking unbelievable, considering we don't need any of it. Yeah, let's go for this, let's go for Proptosis. That could be fun. Let's go for Proptosis. And the nickel, that is a Proptosis. Incredible looking tears here. We'll take everything else to go. And on to the next. Again, no reason not to keep min-maxing. Obviously, we're going to go for a heavy R key on our chest, but no reason not to get it sooner if we can. This room is empty, and I don't know what I'm doing. And this room is also empty instantly. And I guess that one was empty because I do know what I'm doing, if you really think about it. I do want to go back and check for our secret room right over here. Okay, I actually do think secret room is here. And use mascara. 54 damage. That is 108 damage. Take care of our It Lives fight. Alright, let's head for our shoal. $108 base damage going into shoal. Instantly take care of that. That was cool. Don't think we're going to have much issues. Probably a montage moment. Okay. Well, you know, that wasn't very cool of you. But it's okay. Because we have 2 more soul hearts here. But really... Arky! Arky! So, yeah, okay. Mystery gift. That's funny. Benjeter right there. And then... Arky, baby. Pop this, we get our bone heart back, which is cool. Ace of clubs isn't really going to help us at all, so we can... let's just pop the 2 of clubs. Let's hold the ace of clubs for craft. Let's take the bone heart for craft. Another C-section literally on the page, on the books right now. Maybe a magic mush? Bang, would have been cool. Let's pull right on up to our Satan fight. Yeah, not much to talk about here. Instantly dying. We can head on down to our dark room. Okay. Bang, 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 bang. None of these are really what's mattering to me unless I need some extra pickups to craft something else. This is what matters to me. Trying to get as many chests as we can on this floor. The reason we kept our perfection, getting an early birthright, but we already have birthright, and they don't stack. But already some crazy crafts right now happening in our second room. Some crazy available crafts. And we're just going to keep getting them. We're going to keep getting chests. It's not going to slow down. This is why we made the early game Holy Mantle perfection play. Okay, yeah, now, I mean, we're going to be able to have any item that we could hope for. 3, 2, 1, Godhead. Takes our damage up by 4, takes our tiers down by an amount that's not worth it, but look at that. I mean, look at that. What am I talking about? Not worth it. That was the most worth it thing. 20, yeah, I mean, I guess now we just go for multi-shot, right? We can go ahead and take care of Lamb here just to make sure we get this mark. I mean, that was a single shot that just did that and more. I am a little bit worried about getting another R key on this next run. Well, I guess the same run, but after this reset, just because that recipe was pretty insane. But I think we're going to be able to do it. What I'm not sure of is if this Cricket's Head recipe is going to give us a damage multiplier because we already have Sacred Heart. I'm not sure if those damage multipliers stack. That being said, I think I'm going to get a 2020. I'm going to get a little 2020 going on in here. And here we go. That's a 2020. 3, 2, 1. Amylacria right there. All right, and Cricket's Head. And with that done, we are sitting at 223 base damage. All right, we have all of our marks. Let's hit the R key. Bang, baby. Back to Burning Basement 1. And let me tell you, it's happening. But that's just an Immaculate Heart. Okay, I'll get an Immaculate Heart. That's fine. Bang. Explosion immunity. Ipecac! Brimstone! It's another R key! And I already have everything for it. Oh my gosh. That's what we needed. That is what we needed, baby. Bang. Bang, baby. Brimstone. Just go ahead and quickly take care of our mother run here. Get our second knife piece so we can go. Alright, grab our knife piece. Let's go for a flawless exit here. Usually I'm so stoked to see a nickel, and now I'm just sick of them because of this character. Is this what we're doing now, dude? Come on. There we go. I hit myself? Oh, that's cool. My fault, though. I will admit, my fault. Held on to that bomb a little long. Should just toss it off when it got, when shit got tricky, and that was also my fault. But I didn't want to wait the extra cycle like I have to anyways right now. Alright, we're out of there. Only 2 soul hearts lost. We keep our perfection, obviously, because trinkets are disabled during that little segment there. Yeah, just do it. Let's just do it. I didn't even shoot. My knife did that. I didn't even shoot. Maybe a fly and the knife, but I mean either way. Yeah. Mom's heart not even getting a shot off. We head on down. What a run. I found the boss. See what we got going on in here. I don't even remember the name of this boss, but it's dead. So we'll take a little crack jacks and nothing here to look at, so we can go on down. It's mother time, baby. I'll see you there. We're here. This will be our mother fight. Can we get a time prediction on the mother fight? I say 4.5 seconds. 4.5 seconds total, no animation, obviously. We're gonna get animation locked here, but okay, that wasn't even a full second. And this one's gonna die as soon as it drops. Yeah, I mean, I think my prediction was pretty accurate. Alright, and there we go. That is a mother mark on the sticky note. Now all we gotta do is beast, and we have an Archie sitting here ready for us. Let's do it. Curse of the Lost off rip with this magnificent tier raid that we've got going on, by the way. I maybe should have thought about the fact that I was going to be doing 3 runs in one before I obliterated my tier rate. But I don't think there's going to be much going on that is entertaining here. So honestly, I'll probably pick it back up when we get to the beast fight. And that's Magic Mush. Bang. That is our 3rd perfection this run. Oh! This is Depths 2. Oh my god, guys. I almost trolled. Oh my god. I almost didn't get my tinted skull. Alright. And we make it home. Let's see how much damage we can do to Dogma with just our flies before we shoot our shot off at all. Because if we've got, what, 5 Rotten Hearts, which means 10 flies per room clear, and 400 damage, that means each of these are doing 800 damage, and I don't know what Dogma's health is, but we did almost half of TV health without even firing off a tier, and it insta-kill as soon as we fire off. We'll be charged just in time to take out the next phase, and then we actually get our mantle back going into the beast fight as well. Insta-kill horseman number 1. As our tier charges, we can fire it off and insta-kill horseman number 2. 3rd one fires off, might be a little early. Yeah, a little bit early on that one as war comes through. Instantly dead. And then this next one should be lined up perfectly. Take out our last horseman. Gonna reset the charge here so the beast comes out right on time. Probably could have sent that last one. But with that being said, it's gonna wrap up this episode. Thank you guys for watching. We'll be back probably with a greedier run right here next time.
And a white beam of light reached down into the earth, smiting the mother of harlots asunder and setting the blood lake to a boil. As the beast descended down into the lake of fire, Isaac ascended towards the crack in the sky, and as he flew, he could see echoes of his past before him. He saw his mother mourning the loss of her son. He saw his father leaving them without turning to say goodbye. He saw his mother sleeping and his father taking money from her purse. He heard the late-night fights they had that kept him up at night, and the guilt he felt for what he believed he was causing. He felt the pain in his stomach during those sleepless nights, and saw his shadow in the closet waiting for him. As he rose, he felt his fears drop from his body, his shame, his worry pulled from his being. As he became lighter, his ascent became faster. He saw his one true companion alive and well. He saw his mother and father together again, holding each other. He felt his mother kissing him on the head after he had said his prayers, and the comfort in knowing someone was watching over him. He saw his own birth, and the faces of his parents filled with joy and optimism. And then he saw nothing. Are you sure this is how you want this story to end, Isaac? You're the one writing it. It doesn't have to end this way. Here, how about we tell it a different way? Maybe a happy ending?
Okay, Daddy.
Good. Are you getting sleepy yet?
Yeah.
Okay, so Isaac and his parents lived in a small house